Hello, Newcastle fan. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Check out this news. Can you imagine Newcastle and Sunderland sharing the same stadium? Sounds impossible, doesn't it? But this idea is under discussion and might be more real than we'd like to believe. Stay until the end of the video, and I'll tell you everything. Before we start, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any Newcastle updates. Now, let's dive into the video. Newcastle fans, does this news feel like a nightmare or a bad joke? The historic rivalry between Newcastle United and Sunderland is one of the most intense in British football. Now, there's talk of both clubs potentially sharing the Stadium of Light, home of the Black Cats, while the iconic St James Park undergoes renovations. This is something no one expected to hear, but reality seems to be knocking at the door. Newcastle is planning to expand the capacity of our legendary stadium from 52,000 to 65,000 seats, or even build a brand new home from scratch, a multi-billion-pound project that will forever change the club's history. But there's a critical detail. During the construction, our team would need a place to play, and that's where the controversy begins. Thinking about St James Park empty and under construction while we play in enemy territory feels like a dagger to the heart of any Magpies fan. Sharing the Stadium of Light, a place that holds Sunderland's soul, with our team would be, at the very least, uncomfortable. It's like inviting your rival to sit at your dinner table while you rebuild your home. And what about Sunderland? It wouldn't be any easier for them. Journalist Michael Graham raised an interesting question. Asterisk, would Sunderland really have a say in this? Asterisk, after all, this decision would also directly impact the Black Cats and their supporters. Meanwhile, Sunderland, under the leadership of Regis Lebris, is fiercely battling for a spot in the Premier League. This could mean a return of the epic top-flight clashes between the two clubs, something we haven't seen since 2016. But who would have thought this historic reunion could happen, quite literally, on the same pitch? As a Newcastle fan, just imagining this scenario already makes me deeply uncomfortable. St James Park is more than a stadium. It's the heart of our city, our history, our identity. Watching the team play at the Stadium of Light would feel like losing part of our soul, even if it's temporary. On the other hand, if this is what's needed to ensure the club's growth and the modernization of our home, it might be a difficult but necessary sacrifice. Still, the thought of seeing black and white alongside red and white is hard to swallow. And what about you, Magpies fan? What do you think of this possibility? Could you accept playing in enemy territory while St James Park is renovated? Share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. Don't forget to like this video if you love Newcastle and subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the latest news about the club. Together, we'll face any challenge. After all, we're Newcastle United until the end.